Good morning everyone, welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name's Emma, these are my allotment diaries. This is my allotment plot here in South London. It's an absolutely beautiful week here in London. I hope that you're having good weather wherever you are. It is just stunning, like we've got blue skies, sun. I think the temperature is going to be like up to 23, 24 degrees, which is just unheard of at the moment in the UK, because all we've had recently is terrible weather, rain, cold, frost, miserableness. So it's just feeling so nice that we're actually going to get some sun. Everything is looking so happy that it's like sunny. It really just does feel like the plot is waking up now that we've got some proper sun coming. Also, have you noticed here that my border that I kind of chopped into is actually starting to grow back? So you might know that I took this plot on and like it was just completely overgrown and I've had to cut the whole thing back, and I kind of cut a little bit further into this border between our two plots here, and everyone was sort of saying, oh, what about like the privacy and like, you know, like what you're going to put there? Is it just going to be like blank space? Everything's sort of growing back now. They are definitely weeds, but they are quite pretty and I do think they flower. I actually have a feeling these are the things that come up around my pond, and you have a beautiful purple flower on the end of them. I could be wrong, but it's good for wildlife to leave little areas like this and a little border of these flowers, you know. I think it's quite nice. Oh, look what's happened. This is my little bird feeder I put up yesterday. What's happened? Something's been up here and knocked it down. I reckon that's squirrels. We'll just pop that back up in the tree. That must have been squirrels that have sort of wrestled with that to get it down. Blooming squirrels. I mean, I guess I could be angry, but at the same time I think they are just hungry. How can I be angry when they're just hungry? A couple of things have arrived. Well, one thing's arrived and I've brought a couple of things to the plot. Let me show you what I brought today. Right, so at home I've been sowing lots of seeds. I brought with me some nasturtiums. These are like the classic nasturtiums that I've sown from seed, just because I think I sowed a lot of them quite early here and I want them to have a head start. There's also a couple of kohlrabi sitting in the back, which I'll just pop into my brassica thing, brassica bed even, but I do have a lot more of them. I've just used the space up on this little thing. You can see this plastic thing here, this is just a recycled plant thing, because I brought some plants ages ago. It's got the copper tape around them to stop the slugs from getting to them as they're little seedlings, which seems to work quite well. So I've got the nasturtiums, a couple of kohlrabi in there. And I've also made up a little mixture of, it's not cleaning stuff, it's actually water and washing up liquid, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with this a bit later if it works. Does it work? Oh yeah, it works really well. Okay, cool. I think we'll start with feeding Einstein because I can hear him singing away. Right. I can hear him, but I can't see him. That's him. Hear him over the sirens. Oh, the peaceful sounds of living in London. Right, I think we're going to start by doing some planting. If Einstein comes down, I'll try and catch him on camera and show you, but I think he is just happy that I'm feeding him again. We're going to start with the planting. So the nasturtiums are going to go underneath the archway, just to replace the ones that have died, basically. So there are a couple along my archway which have survived quite well. I mean, they are technically supposed to be companion plants for pumpkins, and what I mean by that is they're supposed to be eaten by slugs and snails, but I don't want them to be eaten before I planted the pumpkins out, because what's the point of that? They won't be a very good deterrent to the pumpkins, will they? I've only got one on the other side, so we're going to just whack them in. I've also got some seeds with me. Got a little nasturtium collection here from B&Q, so Tall Assorted, Expressive India, Tom Thumb and Alaska. Alaska looks nice because it's all different colours, but I think they've got they're all just mixed together, so I'm going to whack some of these in as well, and plant them everywhere really, because why not? I hate just having seeds and not actually planting them. What's the point of that? That's going to be my saying today, what's the point of that? Nut there. Is that a nut or a rock? Could be a nut. Wow. Look at the roots on that. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful little plant. Right, I have a few more left over, so I think I'm going to put these ones around my other archway over there because I don't think they'll interfere with beans, and I just really like them underneath the archway because they sort of climb up a little bit. They do tend to climb up a little bit over the archway, but mainly they kind of give this like beautiful bushy foliage at the bottom of the archway, which just looks beautiful, and it sort of fills in any gaps as well. So I'm just going to put a few along the front of this archway. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some out here, but I'm also going to sow the seeds along here too. That one's tiny, so I expect it will die. You shouldn't really say that to plants as you're planting them out, actually. I think you'll probably die. Right, okay, you're very tiny. There's no chance for you. Sorry, mate. There's 3 here. Break these up. One, don't get stuck in there. What are you doing? I do 1, 2, and then this one on the other side. Oh, these are all in separate little packets. So the one I want is Alaska. I want to sow Alaska here, just because it's got different colours. Where's Alaska? Alaska. Right, okay. I don't normally sow nasturtiums and grow them and then sow them out. I normally just do what I did before, which is to make a little hole and then just pop a seed in, like that. And it's always just grown really well. I mean, they're not hard plants to grow. It's just that I had some room in my greenhouse at home and I just thought I'd just sow some. But normally, I just do it from seed. Right, okay, I'm flying through these jobs today. Next job of the day is, do you remember I dug up some of my runner beans and they were like rotted and just hadn't grown at all, and the ones that have grown were just eaten immediately by slugs and snails because I did not protect them straight away. So I brought with me today a new pack of runner beans. It's the same ones I did before, Firestorm, and we're just going to re-sow them. Look at this. This is a runner bean. Eaten, absolutely eaten. So the ones that did grow, they just got eaten straight away. Ridiculous. This vlog is literally going to be me re-sowing everything that I've already sown. But like, that is what gardening is. It is just literally re-sowing everything. Again and again and again. Let's see how you do this time, guys. Had enough of this. What is in my watering can? What is in this? Oh, what the heck? What is that? Leaves. Alright, I think I fixed it. That's such a shame because he's actually so healthy. Bloody eaten, wasn't it? That's a broad bean. That's a broad bean I forgot to pull up. Oh God. So the idea is that this is going to be a bean arch this year. So it's normally pumpkins, but this year it's going to be beans. So I've got the runner beans in now, but I have sown some French beans and some other beans. I can't remember what they are, but there's like a yellow one and a green one at home, and I've sown them into modules. I'm going to plant them out when they're a bit bigger. So I'm not resting all of my hopes on runner beans. Like, I'm not an expert, but I don't think anyone should ever rest all of their hopes on one crop or one bean, particularly a runner bean. You know, I mean, the clue is in the name, runner bean. Sometimes they run away and you put them in the ground and you never see them again. So I think I won't rest all of my hopes on them. Okay, good, we really are getting through the jobs today. This is fantastic. Okay, I've got that kohlrabi to plant out, and also let's tackle the spray. So the spray is for my lovely sweet peas, which I actually don't think have much of a chance anymore, but I'm still going to hope. I mean, the fact that this one's doing so well and the others are not following suit makes me feel like there's a big problem with the other ones. So if I come around here into the shade a little bit, you can see there is a significant problem. And I think the problem is some kind of bug that gets into the leaf. What's it called? A leaf miner? I think that is predominantly the problem with the sweet peas, and I sort of hoped that they would sort of get on with it and just outgrow the bug. But obviously they are struggling to outgrow the bug. So I have concocted a magic spray of washing up liquid and water, and I've mixed it up, and so it's all bubbly, and apparently this stops the leaf miners. Is that wood chip? Oh God, is that wood chip? That would change plans dramatically. No, I don't think so. I think it's horse manure. Don't need any of that right now. But I'm going to spray this all over the leaves. The idea, I think, is that the bugs don't like it, or they can't cling on to it or something. But also, you have to be careful doing this, because washing up liquid can make the leaves on plants burn. And I think the reason is that the bubbles sometimes sit on the leaf, and then the sun comes down. It's a bit like a magnifying glass, and so it just burns the leaves. So you have to be quite careful. Obviously, this is not the ideal day to do it, but I mean, they're going to die either way. So their choices right now are burn alive or get eaten to death. I mean, what would you choose? Burn alive or eaten to death? I think that is a really hard question. That's not a question for a first date. Is that enough, do you think? I don't know, I could do this all day. It's quite fun. Oh, it smells of washing up liquid. I mean, I'm literally spraying washing up liquid on it, and I'm surprised that it smells of washing up liquid. Honestly. I just don't think it's gonna work. Ugh. I hate to be negative about it, but I really just think, I think it's too little too late. I mean, if I'm honest with you, I want to pull them all up and put new ones in and try again. I don't know if that would help at all, but maybe it would get rid of the bug, because the bug is obviously in the plants, and even the new ones I put in have now been infected by that bug. So maybe the idea is just to pull all of them up and start again with sweet peas. I don't know, guys, I'm undecided, but I would have expected them to be doing better than this and getting taller, and the fact that that one has, that's where I expected them all to be, up there, and they're not. So these ones here, the bigger ones, these are the new ones that I planted in, but some of the little ones that I assumed have been killed because they were sort of all eaten, they've actually started to grow back. That is actually quite amazing. Well done, guys. there's one more thing I brought today that I actually forgot that I brought, and it is poppies, the ballerina assorted. So I did sow some directly into my flower bed at the back of my original plot. I don't know if any are coming up actually, but I'm going to put some into where the gladiolis are on my new plot. So I'm just going to sprinkle them around. I think you can direct sow them at this time of year. It says you can plant out from May, June and July, and hopefully they'll flower at some point. I need to get them in pretty sharpish like now, so I'm just going to whack them in, cover them over, just see what they do. But don't they look beautiful? Absolutely love poppies. I don't know, I think they're annuals, so I don't think they'll come up every year, but we'll see. And they're great for butterflies, so let's whack them in. This is my flower bed on my original plot, so it's just got loads of cornflowers coming up at the moment, which are looking fantastical. Absolutely love them. I can't see any poppies. Oh, I might actually. I'm telling a lie. I can see poppies. These are poppies. These are the ballerina assorted poppies coming up. Do you know what as well? I actually didn't know. I actually thought they were cosmos when I first saw them, because I did put some cosmos here. And the only reason I know that they're poppies are because on the back of the seed packet, there, just there, that tells you what they look like, and that is them. That is them just there. Oh well, the more the merrier, the more the merrier. We can have loads of the same flowers, I don't mind. Right, so there we go, there are the ballerina assorted poppies in here. So these are the what they call gladiolis. These are supposedly dahlias. Who knows if we'll get dahlias, we just don't know yet. If the weather stays nice actually, maybe we will, we'll see. And then we'll have all the poppies come up as well, and it will look beautiful if it grows. We did all the jobs that we wanted to do today before it got really busy and I looked like a wally talking to myself, and hopefully I will see you again guys on Wednesday. Have a lovely gardening week. See you Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.